Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you guys an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you grabbed a snack, stayed for a while and click the subscribe button. I would love to have you. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So as you can tell by the title of the video, we are going to be testing out some new products. LYS just came out with a new concealer. This is the Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. So I decided to go ahead and pick up the foundation as well since I have not tested it out. This is the Triple Fix Serum Foundation. We are going to apply these, do a wear test, and see if these are good or not. So if you are interested in either of these products, just go ahead and keep on watching. All right, guys. Excuse my hair, it is hair wash day and I will be doing that after I film this video. So LYS Beauty, in case you did not know, is a Black owned company and LYS stands for Love Yourself. This foundation retails for $22. There is 35 shades available and you can purchase it at Sephora and at lysbeauty.com. It has a 9-month shelf life. The foundation was made in Canada and I picked up the shade MN5, which stands for Medium Neutral 5. This is what the component itself looks like. I do enjoy the bottle. I think it's nice. I do hate the fact that you can really see the fingerprints on this super quick. It is a pump and I do enjoy the aesthetics of the brand. I think it's really pretty and the shape of it is definitely something that's not out there in other brands. All right, now for the concealer. This is the Triple Fix Brightening Concealer and it retails for $18. It is available in 25 shades, which I feel that is a great range, and you can purchase it at Sephora or lysbeauty.com. It is a luxurious, rich, ultra creamy concealer that helps visibly conceal and nourish the complexion with a skin-like finish. It is full coverage. It is a natural finish. Okay, and let's see. This has a 12-month shelf life, and it looks like it was also made in Canada. No, just kidding. The concealer was made in Taiwan. This is what the component of the concealer looks like. It has the same shape as everything else. That's what the doe foot looks like. I do feel like it's smaller than your normal, like to put it back in, but I think the reason why that was made is so that it doesn't like spill over. Have you guys noticed sometimes some of your concealers, when you keep like the ones that you use often, they start getting so much buildup at the top that they start kind of spilling over and it gets messy? I think that's why she did that so small, so that doesn't happen. Okay, and for the concealer, I picked it up in shade MN1. I did swatch these in my hand and they seem like they're actually going to work quite well. The foundation might be just a tiny bit darker, but I think I can make it work. All right, guys, I got you in a tiny bit closer. We're going to start with the foundation. I did go in with 2 different primers. This is the Professional Light Primer and this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Control Mattifying Primer. It's the new one, Tzone, and then this one for the rest of my face. Here is a swatch of the shade. So as you can see, it just looks a tiny bit darker, but I think I'll be able to make it work. I don't like to pack on my foundation anyways. So yeah, I did forget to bring a sponge this time, sorry. But we are going to go in with a brush. This is the It Brushes for Ulta. It is a foundation brush. So let's go ahead and, oh wow, this is one pump and it's pretty runny. So let's start with this side so we can compare. Okay, it feels nice. Definitely feels like it's a thicker type of product, not necessarily in a bad way. It's just, it feels very creamy. Okay, so I definitely feel like I can make this shade work and it should work perfectly in the summer as well. I don't smell anything. Okay, I definitely feel like I might not use the full complete pump. I'm not sure yet. All right, so I did bring you in closer just so you could see what the skin looks like No foundation. Foundation. Okay, let me go ahead and finish putting the rest on and we'll move on to the concealer. All right, guys, and this is what the foundation is looking like. I am loving the finish. It is definitely a natural finish, and I did not use the full pump. That's how much I have left over. I definitely feel like I didn't need the full pump. So whenever I use this product, I will be applying it like half a pump at a time, just so I don't waste product like this, you know? But yeah, the finish is beautiful. Shade is just a tiny bit darker than my neck, but it's not too bad at all. Now, here is the swatch of the concealer, which I feel is going to be a really good match. And I do enjoy the doe foot. Definitely looks like you're gonna be able to get right in there. All right. Oh, it feels liquidy, like very liquidy. It reminds me of the consistency of the new Maybelline that just came out not too long ago. Blemish coming in here. My girl twin loves to French kiss my chin and my lips. That's her way of giving me kisses. I can't say no. And I've been breaking out a tiny bit on my chin because of that. All right, and for the concealer, I'm going to use the new Sigma and Taylor Win brush. Let's see if we can. It's blending out good. I definitely say the formula is light. I honestly feel like I'm blending nothing. Still see some of my darkness right here, but it feels great, very lightweight. All right, I brought you in a tiny bit closer so you could see what my under eyes look like, and I do feel like they look pretty nice. I will definitely have to set this. I just know my under eyes, and I'm gonna need to. I feel like I picked a good shade, right? It's looking nice. It's looking natural for sure. I do feel like my skin is a little dehydrated right now, and there might be some spots where it looks a little on the dry side, but I think it's my skin. I'm a little dehydrated, and we did get a cold front. It was a little bit colder here this past week. It's finally warming up. That could also be why. Okay, let me go ahead and powder. This is what the under eyes are looking like. I did use my Sigma and Taylor Win. This is the smooth under eye brush. It's from her new collab that she did with Sigma. I know that's an odd shape, but it honestly just fits perfectly under your eye. And I've really been loving it. It's been doing wonders for my under eyes. And for the powder, I chose the Beauty Bakery Flower powder. This is in, I think it's the lightest shade, yeah, Oat Translucent. And I do feel they did a good job. It did not dry out my eyes. I mean, they are looking a little bit dry, but like I said, I'm sure it's the weather. Did forget to turn on my camera, I'm sorry, when I powdered my under eyes. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face with the Hailey's Beauty powder. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm all nice and powdered. I am noticing on this eye right here just a tiny bit of texture. I'm not liking it one bit. As of right now, I am loving how my base looks. My under eyes, not so much. I don't know if it's the concealer and the formula is just not agreeing with my under eyes. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. Or the fact that my under eyes are a tiny bit more dry right now than normal because of the weather. I'm not sure. Okay, let me finish off the rest of my face and I will come back. All right, guys, I am back and face is nice and done. I did want to point out that I used the dense brush from the Taylor Win Sigma for my T-zone because it's the place that I get the oiliest, and I figured using that instead of a fluffy brush like I did for the rest of my face just ensures that my oils kind of don't pop out as quick as they usually do. But yeah, here it is. So looking at my under eyes, it's been about 30 to 45 minutes since I finished everything that you guys saw me apply, and my under eyes are actually looking decent. It seems, oh, I forgot to spray. So let's spray. Why don't we do that? This is the Tarte spray. It's Rainforest of the Sea. I didn't really need to spray. Now that it's nice and settled in, I feel like they don't look as dry as they did 30 to 45 minutes ago, but they are looking nice. I am enjoying my under eyes. I wonder if you can see. And the base, I absolutely love how my base is looking. No issues at all with that. From the moment it touched my face until now, loving it. So I can definitely agree with the claims of the foundation being amazing, because so far, now you will know how this goes in the wear test. I won't be able to tell you when I sign off and give you my final thoughts. So let's go ahead and scoot on out. But first, future Mary with the wear test. Hi guys, I am checking in for the LYS concealer and the foundation. It is 12:30 and I finished applying my base at 11 o'clock in the morning. Yay, I was able to get this on earlier than normal. So far it's looking really good. Again, the foundation upon very first application, absolutely love it. The foundation, hands down, I am, it's gorgeous. The concealer. So I must be having some issues with my under eyes right now. They might be a little bit more drying than they normally are. But today I did like the way that it looked as soon as I blended it out. And I went ahead and used a different under eye powder. I used my Makeup Forever Pressed Translucent powder, and my under eyes, I wonder if you can see, are looking so much better today. Like so much better. They're looking so smooth down there. I'm really loving how much better it's looking today than yesterday. So far so good. Okay, I will see you guys before the end of the day, let you know how this foundation wears. I had a feeling this foundation might be glowy and therefore might bring out tiny bit more of my oils in my T-zone. So what I did is I used mattifying primers. I used the Professional, the original, in my T-zone, and the new light water-based one for the rest of my face. Hopefully that works and keeping the oils at bay. It's not really warm outside and it's not like I'm really going to put it through a wear test, but I just want to see how it performs on my skin and just laying on top of it with my oils in my T-zone. So, okay. Enough babbling. I will see you guys at the last check-in. All right, guys, second and last check-in of the day. It is 7:10 at night. I finished applying the foundation and the concealer at 11 a.m. So it's been 8 hours of me wearing both of these products. Let me look in the mirror here, and my concealer is looking bomb.com. After 8 hours, it looks good. It looks good. It is reminding me of the Makeup Forever HD that I just tried out. Yeah, because my under eyes are looking smooth and beautiful. I'm so glad I did the wear test, and I'm so glad I tried something different, especially the powder, because I definitely feel like that kind of just did not help the product at all. I do definitely feel like this concealer looks better on my under eyes when it sets in. So when I first applied it, beautiful, loved it. I powdered it and I was just like, oh no, it's doing the same thing. And then literally not even 1 to 2 minutes afterwards, boom, my under eyes were smooth. Maybe it just needs to bond with my skin. I don't know, but my under eyes, perfection. Foundation, I don't know. I'm looking a little dewy, especially in my T-zone, which is the area that I try to kind of pay more attention to. So I'm not happy about my T-zone and how it's looking. And I do remember seeing in Tanya Buell's review, she just reviewed this concealer and she put on the foundation as well. She did say that she looked a little more oily than she wished she did, and she's dry skin. So I'm just not one of those girls that touches up her foundation or powders in the middle of the day. I'm just not. I'm one of those girls that once you set it and you forget it and that's it. Like, I just don't bother, and I probably should, but I just don't. Foundation, it's beautiful. I love it upon first application, but the wear test is not so great on my T-zone. The concealer, it definitely redeemed itself in this wear test, and I am giving it a huge thumbs up. I'm really, really, really loving this. Like, my under eyes look so good. So good. All right, I'm gonna take it back to Mary in the studio so that you can see the outro and all that other good stuff. All right, guys, well, so far so good with the foundation. I am really loving this. I am enjoying it. First impressions, it's doing an amazing job. Kudos, kudos, kudos. Glad I picked it up as well. Now for the concealer, so it applied beautifully. I enjoyed it. The formula is very watery. So I did let it sit a tiny bit before blending, and I do feel like that kind of gave me a tiny bit more coverage. I feel like maybe it's the Beauty Bakery flour powder that might not agree with this, and maybe why it made it look dry. So for the wear test, which you already know the results of that, I will use a different powder and see if that was the issue. But like I mentioned earlier, it seems like now that it's settled in, my under eyes are looking beautiful, and I'm actually really enjoying how my under eyes are looking, which is awesome. These shades I picked are great, so I'm super stoked with that. And yeah, the price point also perfect. $18 for the concealer, $22 for the foundation. I believe the total for my order was maybe $45. So I definitely feel that these products, first impressions as of right now, are performing beautifully, and I'm really enjoying the price point. So I definitely do feel like they are worth trying out. I will leave down below in the description box all of my info as far as my age, skin type, other foundation references in case you need that. Again, I got the shade MN5 for the foundation and MN1 for the concealer, and I feel like those are working out pretty well. So overall, I'm happy. I'm happy with what I'm seeing, which is good. The only other item that I own from LYS Beauty is the highlighter, and it is the champagne shade, and as you can tell, I have definitely given it some loving. It's what I have on right now, and it's beautiful. I love that highlighter. It is gorgeous. So I'm excited that I finally am dipping into this brand, and I'm excited to maybe add some more to my collection and see what the brand has to offer as a whole. All right, well, that's it. That concludes this video of the new concealer and the not new foundation, but new to me. All right. Okay, guys, well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. You guys have no idea. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers, and I cannot wait until we get there so I can do my 1K giveaway. With that being said, I would love it if you gave this video a big ol' thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and it would definitely help me out in the algorithm of hopefully bringing some new and fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. All right, guys, I will see you on the next video. Bye.